this launch is a roller coaster. I don't know what was going on with our ads, but everything started tanking. Like sales started tanking, leads started tanking. Just one thing for me to not be able to do my live videos, which I don't like, but it's another for me to not be able to do my launches. Over this launch, I have stuff to do. Like, I don't want to just be doing this launch. Like, I'm over this. Hey, Dad, the guy with the fence gave us a quote. He was like, yeah, I gave it to your dad, you know, light-skinned, tall guy, drove a Bentley. Dad, when we're trying to get quotes, you got to pull out your hoopties. The hoopty is the quote-getting vehicle. He gonna get a kick out of that. Why? He drove a Bentley. Oh yeah, we need a good price. You know, we can't really afford. Sir, is that your Bentley? Right. right. My daughter don't drive a Bentley. Matter of fact, she don't even got a car. Like, I don't have a car.
She don't even drive.
I don't drive. Leave out the part with the driver, but I don't drive. Yeah, let's get this gate done. Ooh. I didn't even know we needed a permit. There we go.
I need to chat you.
Come on, chat.
She gave me the whole thing, the company to reach out to.
The chat is amazing.
Emails.
What did we do before her? You know she's a woman. She's so resourceful. Lord, Father God, get me through this week. Just carry me through this week, Jesus, please.
No.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good.
Good.
Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So what we're gonna do is for the VIP workbook, don't raise the price until like a couple hours into the session. I'll actually say it. Like I'll say, hey, you guys, it's your last hour to buy it before it goes up. It's gonna go up in about an hour. And then that'll get everyone to kind of buy it early and then we'll raise the price.
Okie
All right, cool. Thank you so much. And we'll do that. We'll do that each time. So it'll be the same flow each time. And then I wanna make sure that, so I guess when do we take it to the July one?
Tomorrow after the summit, day 2.
Okay, cool. That'll be great. And then you said that you need the new design approved. What is the new design?
The ones we mocked up in Figma, I will send the links to you.
Well, what we should do is we should test it in Kartra, and it should say we should do A/B testing on that instead of just moving it to a new design because I don't want to mess it up with my ads.
Okay, pa.
And then make sure all the videos are on there that are correct, all the correct videos.
Yeah, I had the ones Sean edited. They'll share it with me.
Okay, excellent. That's great. And then I want to make sure that we're really on it with the text message marketing afterwards of like, if people are on the hot list, I'd love for you to like text them and get them to commit to the academy. You're really good at text selling. So I would love for you to do that.
Okay, sure. Yes, we'll do it. Praying while summit.
Yes.
Praying more.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much for your work, Marvick. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's rock it down.
Yeah, let's rock it out. Let's go. All right. See you soon. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, what a great call. What a great call. Now, let me call Leo.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, what video are we playing before the summit? Like for their pre-video?
Pre-video? No, I believe we always do Rashad's video.
Okay, cool. We could do that one. That's great. So I need to go and kind of get ready before the summit a little bit. I need to do stuff with my hair and welcome we have some people here that are working, like our cleaners and stuff. What do I need to do so y'all can open those doors on time? Like, do we need to start playing the video now? Does Chris need to be the one to start the video? Or you could even play make sure after that video, my video is up next, but like change the quality to 1080p. And then you could play my intro video right at 11, and then I'll just take it over from there and get them hype and start it off.
Okay.
That way there's no separation, and then what you'll do is just stop sharing your screen. They should pin me, and then we should be ready to go.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, awesome. Looking forward to it. I've had to speak a lot lately. Lord, I pray for the people coming to the summit. I pray for my voice. I pray that it is incredible, that sales are amazing, that people get a lot of value, and that I am energized enough to do this for the next 2 days. Jesus. It's gonna be really good though. Okay, Ashley, you gotta get going. You gotta start your day. All right. I gotta start my day. Oh, I'm gonna stand up. Let me go fix my life. I did not eat breakfast. I love that. Dang, there's people in the waiting room, ain't it? That's good. That's a good sign. It's always a good sign when they're in the waiting room early. Lord Jesus. It's like, for me, we've done this a lot, but for them, they've been waiting on this. Like when I've been meeting people, they're like, I can't wait for blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, which event? So I gotta keep remembering, you've done this a million times. They've never come to this. This is new for them. They want a show. Give them a show. Get your energy up, because they got the energy. What is all this? Oh. Church swag. We just joined a new church, y'all. Why we acting like we just joined a new college? We had to get some new church swag. I had church swag from my last church. I love church swag. These churches have great swag nowadays. They had a fair where you could shop Black businesses that are at the church. I bought so much stuff. There's 300 people there before we start. It's not a bad sign. This launch will be fine. It'll be good. It won't just be fine. It'll be good. I'm just moving so slow because I'm not 100%. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's always fine. It literally is always fine. Hey Siri, play Do It Anyway by Erica Mason.
Now playing Do It Anyway by Erica Mason on Apple Music.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go crush this summit. All right, welcome to the summit, everyone. How are you? How is it going? So let's say on your profit and loss statement, it says you've made $50,000 this year. That's a receipt. Now, if I ask you, why haven't you already made $100,000 this year? And you tell me, because I'm too busy with work. That's rhetoric. So how many of you all can say that possibly your business isn't as big as it could be yet because of your rhetoric? How many of you have talked yourself out of pitching yourself for a media opportunity? Or you talked yourself out of pitching yourself for a big contract? There's somebody who made $0 last year that invested $50,000 in their business. And there's other people that made $50,000 last year that didn't invest a dime of it back in their business. It's rhetoric because everyone could look at your situation differently. But a receipt is over 80% of people who invest in coaching and consulting end up reaching their goals faster than those who don't. Rhetoric versus receipt. What if I told you all of you are capable of landing a corporate contract before you even walked in this event, before you even got here? How can I say that? The only reason you haven't pitched for one yet is because of your rhetoric. It's not because of your receipts. We are going to get back to this good episode in just a second, but I have a question for you. Can I help you build a $25,000 offer, like one that you could sell to small businesses or large businesses alike? And can I do it for free? Because that's exactly what I'm doing at the end of this month at the Your First Corporate Offer Summit. For 2 days, I'm going to show you on day 1 how to build your corporate offer, and on day 2 how to sell your corporate offer, and it's going to blow your mind. We have had thousands of students sign up for this summit, and they have always gotten value, but I feel like you're VIP if you're watching this episode. So if you get a VIP ticket, I'm going to hand deliver to you 50 corporate offers and the prices that you can charge for them, so you don't even have to think about whether or not this offer is quote unquote good. Now, We're also going to give you an opportunity to upgrade to a platinum ticket, which would allow you to get one-on-one coaching from me during the summit. Everyone with a platinum ticket gets at least one-on-one question time with me during the summit. So you get to ask your question, come on Zoom, and I'll coach you live right there. Look, whether you get a free ticket, a VIP ticket with the workbook, or you upgrade from VIP to platinum, you are going to have a great time. And if you want to sell higher tiered offers, this is the summit that you have to attend to. So go to speakyourwaytocashsummit.com and get a ticket to the Your First $25,000 Offer Summit. And I'll see you there. So this launch is a roller coaster because I don't know what was going on with our ads, but everything started tanking. Like sales started tanking, leads started tanking. We were paying way too much per cost per lead. All of our data was jacked up. It was almost like something called an infection. Like it just was not working out. So then we have 4,500 people registered. I get on, it's not even 800 people there. I'm just like, what is happening? I hate that for me, but it happens every now and then. And so what we did proactively, I'll share with you guys, is we stopped leaking money. So we were spending like $12,000 a day on ads. We stopped leaking money and we started just running a smaller ad spend to get people to show up and upgrade to VIP. And then I added a pre-event VIP night so that people could buy VIP the day before. So I did a VIP meet and greet Sunday, 1 hour, 7 to 8 p.m. People came, upgraded to VIP, got to meet me. I got to hear more about their stories. During the summit, I added in Zoom poll options so I could hear more about like where people are at, what they're struggling with, who's in the room, who's in the building. So I was able to like do some pivots to really help. And then we ran ads to the Zoom room. So once the event started, ads were running like, hey, join the Zoom room, we're live now. And it just like, they could just click that link on the ad and join the Zoom room. So that helped get as many people as we could to show up. Our email deliverability tanked. We tried to hire another email consultant. It was just a lot of issues that happened with this campaign. And so I think we've already made our ad spend back. So I think we maybe had $65,000, $66,000, $67,000 today. So I think overall, Lael says she was updating the launch tracker. I don't think she's updated it yet. We probably are at like, I don't know. I don't even want to lie to y'all. But I know we at least got our ad spend back. Now think about it. For a company like ours, a 60K, like if we make 60K and we spend 60K on ads, like that's not going to do nothing. Like we have real expenses here. So I don't know if she's updated the budget yet. Yeah, she hasn't updated it. Yeah. I wish she had, because I would tell y'all, I would tell you. Update launch tracker, please. So the team is working, because right now she's only tracking 13 sales. I just checked and I think we were at like 18 or 19. So, and I mean, I don't know if she updated the amount of people who bought VIP and the amount of people who bought Platinum. I don't think so. Okay, so she'll update that. But when I checked, we had done $65,000 or $66,000 today. So we probably are more like at 75 or so thousand. So like very little profitability, but we're still live. So we did that while we were live. I like when we're live though, to still be like, I'd love to end at a 2x ROAS. So I'd love to end at 120,000, like even while we're live, like we could double our ad spend back because then we're in the money. Now this launch will be longer. So the launch is going to go from today all the way until next Monday. Typically, it only goes like 4 days. It's going to go even longer. So we have more time and we can have people make calls and do some stuff to kind of recoup the investment there. So that's helpful. I'm going to have Marvick do text message sales because she's really good at closing people via text. And the whole team is working really hard. Like they're making calls, they're hitting people. So the team did an excellent job. It's just something on the tech side that I really need to dig into. And I just haven't had the mental capacity, like the space to dig into it because I've been on tour. So it broke down while I was like out of town and I have to get it fixed. Like I have to figure it out. So I'm going to a conference this week and one of the things I'm going to do is like literally I'm probably just going to give like this ad guy $100 and be like, yo, sit with me right now and just like, can you just help me fix this now? Because I just have to get it fixed for the next launch, which is in July. But business is all about pivots. So I'm not stressed about this. I wear this thing now, the Aura Ring, and I was like, was I stressed yesterday? And it said 0 minutes of stress. So I really don't be worried about nothing. That's a blessing. I used to be freaked out all the time, like all the time. But now I'm just like, I've been in business long enough to know that I can, even if I can't recover from everything, I plus God can recover from anything. And it doesn't help that Trump dropped the bomb. So let's just be real. There's also the fact that like, people are in a different space because energetically the country is just like, what is going on right now? Every time the president makes a drastic decision on something, or tanks the stock market, or starts a war, or thousands of government jobs are cut, it affects small businesses so much more. Like, small businesses don't necessarily always have the wiggle room or the capital to stomach these grand shifts in the market. And it's not even so much grand shifts in the actual market as it is grand shifts in how people are seeing themselves. It affects how people move. So when you think about that, if you're like a coach or a consultant, if something drastically happens with the economy, people are thinking like, what am I going to do? Like, am I going to be able to move on? Do I have enough hope? Do I have this? Do I have that? And so this launch will be fine. We're so far from the launch being over. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. But I can always tell when where something in the news cycle has happened. Also, I know for me, I just Congress didn't approve a war. So for me, I just when I heard the news, I was just like, who approved this? Right? Where was the congressional approval? Where was there was just none of that. So we're really in a time in the US where things are just volatile because of our chosen leader. And I don't say chosen because I did not vote for him, but I say chosen because he was chosen by the vast majority of this country by quite a bit. He won by a landslide, and it's drastically affected things like international travel, international relations. We have a lot of clients in Canada that are like, yo, I don't even know if I can come to the event because I'm worried about getting held up. And it's just like, that is like incredibly sad to me. We're going to London for this Disney cruise. I think we have our travel insurance. We got to get it because the relations with them hasn't been always the best. By the time that happens, though, relations could be drastically better. You just never know. But yeah, it's just a different time. So I would say to anyone who's like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous about this, I'm nervous about that. Most of the time, even when there are recessions don't happen necessarily recessions aren't always about receipts. Sometimes they're about rhetoric, meaning we may not have even needed to be in a recession, but if public confidence is low, then the recession probability goes up. So what small business owners need to do is, number one, sell every day. Like, you do not want to wait until things are bad for you to be like, maybe I should figure out how to sell somebody's stuff. No, sell your offers every day. Number two, know that every single morning you wake up, there are other people who are praying that they find a solution that you offer. Number three, you keep your confidence in God, not in things that are fallible. So you need to have a very, very tight spiritual regimen. You need good thought habits up in here, okay? Because if you are relying on what Washington does for you to have mental and emotional stability, baby, bad idea, okay? Bad idea. There may have been a time where that was an okay idea, but that's a bad idea right now with what we're seeing in Washington. Number four, you need to make sure that you have consistent processes that allow your team to help you sell. There's no way I could have done all the stuff that I've done this week and then get on some sales calls. Like, I am exhausted from that. Like, I have to do this whole thing again tomorrow. And then Wednesday I'm speaking. And then Saturday I'm speaking. And then Thursday and Friday I'm at a conference where I'm gonna be walking down the hallways and I may not be on the agenda to speak, but somebody gonna come up to me and ask a question, guaranteed, right? And so I'm gonna be conversing a lot over the next few days. Thank God I don't also have to be the same person who's doing all the sales calls and making all the hot lists. Like, developing a team is critically important. And you're like, actually, I can't afford a team. Then learn to sell, make some money, and afford a team as soon as possible. And I can't afford a team is typically rhetoric, not a receipt. So a receipt is like factual, everyone would agree. If I give y'all the receipt from what I paid for gas, y'all gonna be like, everyone who I give it to is gonna say, oh, this is $67. Everyone's gonna say that. I don't know how much gas costs. I don't drive, but just say it said that. But if I say, is that high or low, everyone's gonna have a different answer. It's gonna depend. Receipts are facts. Rhetoric is your thoughts about the facts. So you may think you can't afford a team, but I'm gonna ask you, have you looked at hiring someone over in the Philippines? Some people still are working for $3 to $4 an hour. And do not be in my comments talking about, ooh, that's too low. I can't believe you pay that. I didn't say I pay that. I said that is what people's stated rate is when I look on onlinejobs.ph, which is a website you can use to hire talent in the Philippines. You can also go on Fiverr and pay someone $10 to do a task or a flat fee. You have access to the global marketplace. If you cannot afford to hire in America, where can you afford to hire? In the world. Have you looked all across the world and seen where you can afford to hire? Because if not, then we need to figure out why not? Like, you need someone to do the tasks that are hard for you to do consistently. If you do not have that, it's harder to stay consistent, or you just have to build up the discipline to do it. Broski, what you want me to tell you? You know, like, that's the thing. So I would just say, you know, this launch isn't my best so far. Like, I've made more money live than this for sure by a lot. Even our last launch, I think we made more money live than this. But one, live isn't over. People may still be buying. I don't know. I haven't checked in the last few minutes, but they probably have. Yep, they have. A sale just came in at $324. Another sale came in at $312. So that's 2 more, right there. So that's good. So everything will work out. This is also why it's important for you to have a baseline, okay? Because a baseline allows for you to know what exactly people are like. Because I've done so many launches, I don't got to be worried about this. Like, this will work itself out. But if I was just doing 1 launch a year and this was my only launch, my only chance to make it work, we're worried. Or Ring says stressed out. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you're doing that. And then 2, honestly, I would tell this to every entrepreneur. This is my last tip I'm gonna give y'all. All of y'all should figure out how to be okay when the business is not. Like, it's a skill you can develop. Like, you can learn how to be okay, how you can be okay when other things are not okay. I even had to develop the skill of learning, how can I be okay? How can I sleep if me and Chris have an argument? It's very rare that we have arguments, honestly. Like, I can't even think of the last one, actually. But it's very rare. But if we do, because it's so rare, I used to be, oh my God. Like, if me and Chris had an argument, I couldn't work. I was at work like, what am I gonna do about my man? Like, I couldn't do nothing, okay? So I was a hot mess. But that was not good for me being a CEO, because other people rely on me. So I can't be like laying in bed sick and the team's calling me about their payroll and I'm like, I can't think about payroll. I just had to fight with my man. They don't care. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy. So I had to develop that skill set. And what you do is you figure out, okay, what is it that can change my state of mind, even if that situation is outside of my control? What is it that I can control? You know? And so with the business, it's the same thing. Some months you're going to crush it. Like, you're going to crush it so hard. People are going to be just like, dang, she killing it. And other months, baby, it ain't going to be that. Some months it may not be that, right? I pray that every month is amazing, but some months you don't crush it all the way. You don't crush it all the way. We always are trying to break even. We're always trying to get better, but you know, I got to be okay even if the business is taking a hit. You know, I can't make it a part of my identity. My identity is not in my money, my marriage. It's not none of that. It's like, it's in something that's untouchable. It's like, it's in my belief about who God created me to be. You can't touch that. You can't feel that. You can't take that. It's not in my clothes or shoes or anything. And y'all know I don't have a lot. I don't even think I have a single, like, none of these are designer shoes. These are all regular shoes. But like, I don't have, it's not in none of that. That stuff don't matter. What matters is your identity. Like, your worth has nothing to do with your business or any of that. Like, it has everything to do with your identity. And so your identity needs to be in something other than what you have. It has to be comprised of who you are. Okay, so hopefully that was valuable. I show y'all when the launches crush. I tell y'all when the launches don't. This launch will be successful. It is not already as successful as it will be. We're just in day 1 of the launch, but yeah, it didn't go. Okay, it went better than it could have went, because I was prepared for like the worst because of how the numbers were looking, but it didn't go as well as I needed to go, or as I wanted to go rather. So yet, at the time of this recording, as of yet. So I'll let y'all know what happens tomorrow, but it'll be good. We have a lot of people who are still interested who said they're gonna buy by midnight. So we'll see if they do, and we will follow up. For everything you sell, you need a vehicle. Sales calls. Challenge. Our event is a vehicle. It's one way you can sell an offer. You're marketing not just for sales, you're also marketing for data. In your portal, it shows you how to have a brand guide. What brand guides do is it ensures that no matter who designs your stuff, it looks the same. I help y'all land 5- and 6-figure contracts, but there comes a point in your business where you are the one giving 5- and 6-figure contracts.
You cannot afford not to come to this event.
You are missing out. There is so much energy at a place like this.
Everything has been epic. I've never been to to a training where I've been engaged in literally every session.
This mastermind has truly changed my life.
My mindset has shifted.
It has allowed my business to grow tremendously.
6-figure speaking contracts.
Get in the room. This is unlike any conference that I've ever experienced. And I am a conference junkie, information junkie. I've been to all the things, but I have never been to an event like this.
If you make it from a certain spot, go back higher. Go back further, shoot it again. And if you make it from that spot, then you realize, hold on, this may be too low of a rim.
The hardest thing to be in life is yourself. Why? It's because it's the noise. Too many of us are believing what other people are saying about who we should or should not be.
Hey, check those mics. Yesterday the mic went out. So did y'all figure out what's going on?
Yeah, still doing it.
I'm gonna do my hair. How we playing with this mic? You know I don't like when mics don't work. You should have called and figured this out yesterday. I'm over this launch. I have stuff to do. Like, I don't want to just be doing this launch. Like, I'm over this. Ready to go. What's going on? We're literally live. What's wrong?
He never was like, I don't know about this. Man,
What's up with the AV today?
I gotta do all of this.
Why didn't we call after yesterday to fix this? Because I have a whole event where I have to make money.
Wise, calm in the storm type of husband has been.
If we can't figure out AV, just one thing for me to not be able to do my live videos, which I don't like, but it's another for me to not be able to do my launches. That's like a whole nother issue. AV gotta be right. Fixing it right before a launch so that we open doors late, that's not good. So we're gonna need to, like, if there's an issue with AV, fix it the night before. If you can't figure it out within an hour, call you and pay him to come over here and get this fixed. Because now I gotta try to talk to people. I won't be able to use the whiteboard. Not ideal. We can't be like, oh, we don't have AV. We don't, like, no. It's not okay. That's bad. It's like, no, that's not my job. I don't want to do that. Ugh. These people, unbelievable. This launch did not do as well as our last launch, and I don't love that for me, but I will say I knew that that was coming based on the numbers. Hey guys, so I just spoke at TSP for Mastermind Day. It's one of the programs that I'm in to, like, enhance my training and development, and I got to speak on a panel about how best to utilize the program. You didn't come here to do no electric slide and fan dance. You came here to make history too.
Yeah. Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. Energy high, excuses low. I need energy, need only good people that's around me. All the faith you can give, that's the recipe.